even though this sends the bishop flying to the files to find that loophole in my ordination, contract or whatever. Uh, I am Ken Phelps, and I am the rector of All Saints parish in Sunderland. So, but I also have a real affinity for playing cards. Uh, and those of you who know me well know my favorite game is one that goes by the two names, Back Alley Bridge, but the other is Oh Hell, which is already scandalous. But I've played that game with some of you who are, attending today. But also a real love of poker. And I don't know who was with us last time, or who's new to this time around. Who was not here for the first session, because it really doesn't make a difference. I mean, we're going to be doing some different games and moving through just some ideas. But poker has always been, just a favorite game. But I think what makes it work is that it does bring people together. And where TV and commercial, the commercial arts have removed it really from club rooms and basements and dining room tables, and put it on the screen. And we're even going to try our own card cam today to see if that works. I can peel the cards up and you can look at what's underneath. Yeah, we'll see if that works. But I think this is really a great game to just play with others. It's a great tool. The table talk, just being together, and as long as you're doing penny ante and nickels and dimes, it's a safe game to play with friends. So, uh, but anyway, the basics. You poker players, you're dealt a hand, and the object of the game is to create, if you can, the best hand possible. And just for those of you who don't know, I'll do a quick share. These are the rankings for poker hands, uh, right on up, like a high card. And you may have a hand where no one has anything, but the high card would win that. In this instance, using the example of an ace, a pair will always beat that high card. Uh, Two pair will beat one pair, quite obviously. Three of a kind will take out two pair and the others below it. A straight, which is five cards in a row of any suit. So it doesn't matter how they're mixed, but just five cards in a row. A flush is five cards of the same suit, but they don't necessarily have to be in order. You could have the five, the 10, the jack, the three, and the ace, and that would be your flush. And again, that beats all of the hands below it. To top a flush, you'd need a full house. And a full house is simply three of one and two of the other. And the example here is aces and queens. I was thinking there, Jackson tens was the dead man's hand that Wild Bill Hickok was holding. Quads, four of a kind would be what you'd need to beat a full house. To beat that, you would need a straight flush, and that's all the cards in the same suit, but in order. In the example here, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then finally, the highest hand of all. And it's a royal flush, and that gives you the ace, king, queen, jack, and 10, the five highest cards in any suit. And that is the hardest hand to beat. And I would say, too, people will say that's also the rarest of hands to create. And particularly when you're playing something like five card stud or whatnot, the odds are infinitesimal. But I like to inject a little, life into poker by delving into games that have really strange rules and also add a lot of wild cards. So, I've been at a table where we had three royal flushes once, just because there were so many wild cards afoot in the game that you just couldn't keep track of it. So, yeah. But so without further ado, then what I want to do today is really kind of take us through games that are based on seven card stud. And we did a few games last week. Last time we did Spit in the Ocean, which, if you remember, we're dealing the cards as you would in a regular game. At some point, somebody says spit, that next card is turned over in the middle of the table, and then it is wild and in everybody's hand. So let's say it was the nine of clubs that was turned over. That is in your hand and is wild. And the good news is if you had other nines, they would be wild as well. We talked about follow the queen, where we're going through, and each time a queen comes up, the next card that is turned over becomes wild, but it undoes the previous wild card, if you recall that game. Another we did was roll your own, and when we get into this first 7-card stud game, you'll see it's similar to that. But that is one, again, where we introduced a wild card, and you got 3 cards, and you would turn one over. And unlike 7-card stud that we're about to play, you keep changing those cards. You keep deciding which one is turned over. That'll make more sense when we get to this. Again, this is just a review. We also played Mississippi 3-Pass, which is a game where you split the pot. And you pass cards to the right or left, the dealer would choose if they select this game to play. And it's another one where you do split the pot. So the best hand and the worst hand walk away with half of the pot. And this is one of my favorite games when I'm dealing. It's my turn. I usually will call out Mississippi 3-Pass several times just because I always get the worst hand. And if that's the case, if this is the way the fates, treat you, you might as well make some money off of it. So, but Mississippi 3-Pass, another good game. We talked about guts games, if you recall. We did, this is the game where you deal your cards out face down. And then if we're playing just with 2 cards, it's the best hand. But the game I taught you was Broderick, based on Broderick Crawford, which meant that a 10-4 was an automatic winner. That was like the royal flush, because Broderick Crawford and Highway Patrol always said 10-4. But the point of a guts game, and we'd looked at several, one was Dr. Pepper and the other was Indian Guts, was that all the players will hold their cards out at one point. And at the count of 3, they will either drop them or hold them. And those who hold are staying in the game. In other words, they think they've got a hand that's going to take that pot. So those who held reveal their hands. The best hand, and in this case, in Broderick, a 10-4 would be the best hand you could get. But the best hand would get the pot. But the others who held would have to match that pot as their ante. And the game keeps going until finally there's only one player left who holds, and all the others have fallen away. And pots in guts games can get really large really fast. And again, we talked about Broderick, where again, you could do 2-pair, have high card, they could be the winning hands. But in Broderick, 10-4 is the highest best hand you can have. We talked about Dr. Pepper, which is a 3-card game. So you could have a pair, you could have 3 of a kind, you could have the high card, and all of those might be winning hands. But in Dr. Pepper, if you think of the Dr. Pepper label, 10, 4, and 2 are the best hand you can have. So if you're dealt Dr. Pepper playing Dr. Pepper, it's a great thing to be. The last game we looked at in guts, and this is where we left off last week, was Indian Guts, where everyone is dealt 1 card, and then you put it on your forehead like this, and you can see everyone else's card, but not yours. And so judging from the field and what the odds are, you might have a card that's higher or lower. Again, at the count of 3, you would either keep your card or drop it. And yeah, Indian Guts is, that's one that really gets out of hand very quickly, but just experience talking here. But today I want to examine, and let me see if I can move us to the table. Now, any questions so far? And again, I'm assuming we all were kind of here and we have some basic idea that poker is a game where you try to win, obviously, and that it is a betting game. And we'll get into where those bets will take place. But let's move to the table, shall we? And the first thing we're going to do is just a straight 7-card stud game, and do it kind of quickly just so you get the ideas, because I really want to get into some of the derivatives, among which are baseball and night baseball, which again, lots of wild cards and things that change very quickly. And actually 3 variations. It's baseball, night baseball, and rain out baseball, which, well, anyway. And I'm looking at the camera like you're there, but you're not. So I will be the dealer for the first game. And in 7-card stud, 2 cards are dealt out. Oh, would someone in the viewing audience volunteer to play the hand to my left?
Yeah, I will. This is Cheryl.
Very good. And Cheryl, this is also a time when I think we're going to. I'm going to try out the dealer cam. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how much this works. But see, look, just like TV. Well. So anyway, you can see my my low cards. So I'm here with a 10 and a 3, like I said in the hole. But let me finish dealing. 7 card stud. It's 2 down and 1 card up. Nothing is wild in 7 card stud, which is why it's so. Yeah.
I have a basic question. Do you always deal to the right?
Yes, that's proper etiquette. You go counterclockwise. As again, people who have seen me deal in other games know that I shuffle while I'm dealing, so there's never any sense to it. I may give 3 cards in a row to somebody and keep it moving. And at a poker table in the Old West, you'd have probably been shot for dealing that way. So yes, proper etiquette is to go around the table. Now, Cheryl, I'm going to show you without looking and hoping I get them lined up. On the dealer cam, I'm going to show you your cards. And let me know if I got to get the right distance here.
Okay.
All right, Cheryl, so you know what you have in the hole.
Yep.
And that's what you have on top. So, and looking at the other hands, the player to my left has a 3 showing. And the first bet in 7 card stud, the low card always leads with the bet. After that, it's the best hand showing. So our gentleman or lady with the 3 of clubs also has a pair of jacks down below. Now, Cheryl, I'm showing you this, and I probably shouldn't have, but this is instructive. Pair of jacks down below. The queen showing has a 10 and a 5. And Cheryl, you know what you have, and we'll let that go. And as I said, I have a 10 and a 3. So the 3 will open. All right, that's right. I forgot the ante, which is a penny. So everybody will put their 1 in. And the 3 of clubs would open. He could just pass if he wanted to, or throw a bid in just to get the pot rolling. And I think he'll do that. He'll throw $1 in just to make things interesting, knowing that he's sitting on a pair of jacks. So we deal out another card. Now, if we were playing follow the queen, that 8 would now be wild. And now we look to the best hand showing, and that's the queen 8 high. And they would be the player to bet. Just refreshing my memory as to what they have. Again, we're going to go low, $1. But Cheryl, what do you want to put in?
Yeah, I'll stay.
All right.
I'll stay.
Yeah, that's also it too, because you can fold at any time. And this is, Kenny Rogers' words of wisdom is know when to hold them and know when to fold them. So everybody's in. And I'm told, this is, 7 card stud is an exciting game. I don't know if you're feeling the excitement yet or not. But, Cheryl, you've got a pair of 4s. You're the bidding hand here.
Yeah, okay, I'll put in a red, whatever that is.
That's a 5. Yes, oh yes, white is 1, 5, and 10.
Yeah.
And let's see, I'm here wishing that we were playing Mississippi 3 pass because again, I've got all the makings of the lowest hand in the world. I'm going to fold. I got nothing going. I'm going to save my money for the big game later. And of course, the 2 jacks will stay. Pair of 10s. I think you'll find this interesting. Now we have one more round that comes out face up. We got pair of 4s is still the best hand showing.
An 8. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do another 5.
Another 5. Pair of jacks. Pair of 10s is thinking, boy, I really hope that last card is something I can use. Now in 7-card stud, the last card is dealt face down.
Mhm.
So only you know on the cam here what you've got. Yeah, I'll try the peeling method here. It's hard to do this while not looking at it or just
Yeah, right.
kind of looking past it while you're doing it.
Yeah, but you're already out.
Okay.
That's right. That's true. I am out. So that's what you have.
Okay, thank you.
So now there's one more round of betting. And now just to make it a little sporting, I'm not going to show you what the other players just picked up. Okay. And Cheryl, you know what, well, you know what
Yeah,
you
I know
have.
what I have.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, now can you check in this?
You can.
All right, I'm gonna check.
All right. And the pair of jacks is going to go right along with you.
What does that mean? Check.
It's just passing the ability to, open with a bet. It's a way of also gauging what others have. So for instance, if the 2 jacks that were here said, okay, he threw in 5, then he's the one who set, if you will, the level of the betting in this last round. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to have the 2 jacks put in 5.
Okay, I'll stay.
Okay, and the nothing showing is going to fold up. All right, Cheryl's in. And at this point, we reveal. All right, Cheryl's got 2 pair, 9s and 4s. Two pair jacks and 7s. So anyway, I wanted you to see 7-card stud just because this is now the game that the others are going to evolve from. And I'm going to show you one called High Chicago. And in this game, this is also a pot splitter game, meaning that you can 2 people can win the pot. The high hand in High Chicago will win half the pot. The other half of the pot will go to the person who has the highest spade down. So remember to get those 2 cards face down. But in this game, that last card is optional face down. You can get it face up. In other words, if you've got the spade or whatever it is like that, there may be reasons that you want that card to be face up or face down, depending. So you have the option of having it face up. So let's let this player deal. Yeah, and please just talk at any time. We have table talk and whatnot. We can talk about how the hand is evolving and what people are thinking. Who wants to play this time?
Come on. Somebody jump in.
Because now you're not going to know what everybody else has. So we're going to up the ante a little bit, which we all need to ante, by the way. Somebody sing out. Who wants in?
Well, if nobody else will, I'll do it again.
There we
I
go.
just said I will.
Oh,
okay.
okay. I didn't hear you.
I was
All right.
on mute.
Okay, so Martha's in. So there's a spade that's not going to be the high spade in the hole. All right, Martha, here's your hand. I will show you what you have down below.
Okay.
All right. And you're going to be betting. You have the high card showing in this game. All right, what do I have down here? Very nice.
And a jack. Mm.
Person across from you. Interesting. Our current leader in winnings. All right, Martha, you have first bid. Would you like to make one first bet?
Yeah, I'll open one with the white $1. Yep.
That's good. And it's early in the game. I think we'll all match that. And the second card is dealt. Martha, pair of jacks. Jeez.
Jacks.
You're killing us, Martha.
Pair of jacks, a king, and a 2.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot I'm not muted.
Good. All right. The opposition is stacking
Yeah,
up
don't tell
against
Ken
you.
what you got.
So, Martha, it's your bet.
Yeah, I'm in again.
Just a one?
No, do 5.
5. All right.
Yeah, I feel reckless.
Yeah. I'll do that. And oh, come on. He's got the money. We're all in.
Excellent.
4, nothing there to help. A 9, an ace, an 8. Martha, you were still the high hand.
Why did you start dealing with the guy across from you?
Here, because he's
Yeah.
the dealer.
The deal with the
Oh,
next
oh,
person.
oh,
I'm
I
moving
missed
the deal
that.
around, so it's
I'm
it's
sorry,
dealer's choice. Yes,
I
that's all
missed
right.
that.
No,
I was away for 15 seconds.
that's okay. No, it's understood. So Martha, again, you're looking at a jack here. Not sure what's up with that. There's an ace
Yeah.
showing. You don't know what's under the table here. You've got 10, 8, 4. So close to Dr. Pepper.
I'll
So
do another red. 5.
another red. Wow.
Yeah.
I got to check your opponents here. 5 it is. I'm in. He's going to fold. And he'll go one more. Last card up. Pair of 10s. Pair of jacks still leads.
Shoot.
Well, Martha, it's your
Yeah,
decision.
I'm thinking. Just 1. I'm just going 1 this time.
All right. I'm going to raise that to 2.
Okay.
And he's out. And across the hall there is going to throw 2.
So I need
One
another
more
to
from
stay
you.
in.
That's right.
Yep.
Very good. Last card is down.
Down.
Hey, don't you wish you knew what the others had, but I'm going to show you what you're getting in a moment. First, selfishly, I'm going to look at my hand. Oh, okay.
You're bluffing.
Now. Okay. And Martha, here is the
My
here's the
last.
rest of your hand. I'm just going to show you this way and not look. So that's your hand.
Oh,
So you have 2 jacks showing. Last chance to bet.
I have 2 jacks and a queen, right?
That are up, yes, and we have no idea what's down below.
Okay. I'm put a blue one in.
Ooh, 10. Wow. Yeah, okay. I'll throw 10.
You should have kept the chart up.
Okay. Well, let me, I can put that back up quickly. Here we go. And across the hall here is going to put in 10 and raise it 10.
Oh, wow.
Keep in mind, Martha, this is a split hand. Best hand gets half the pot. High spade in the hole gets half the pot. So you have to remember, some people may be bidding on what looks like a high hand. Others may be bidding on the fact that they've got the king
Yeah.
of spades down below and know they'll get half the pot, or a good chance they'll get half the pot. But see, this is part of the fun of this betting game, especially when you start to add things like this to 7-card stud. because the strategy then becomes much broader, and the opportunities to win become much enhanced as well. So anyway, Martha, there's your guide.
What do it cost me to stay in?
10 to stay in. Our friend across the way saw your 10 and raised it 1.
Okay,
All right. And I'm going to stick around too.
I'm not gonna fold.
So let's see what we got.
Still have a chance.
Well, it's the guy this side of the dealer. We'll start with him. He's got a pair of 10s, but he's got the 3 of spades, which he's hoping will carry him. And with only 4 playing, there's a good chance that could happen. All right, Martha, you've got 2 jacks showing.
I got ace, king, queen, jack.
Now, that's not going to help you, but you do have 2 jacks. Your rector has 2 pair.
What am I missing? The 10, right?
Yes, but they, and that would be a straight. If they're all the same suit, then it would be a royal flush.
Okay.
So you were close. So the high hand is
I should go in there.
2 pair,
Wow,
aces and
yeah.
6s, which I just happen to be sitting on.
The clovers.
And unbelievably, the high spade in the hole is the 3 of spades.
What was her ace over there? Is that that's a
Club.
club? Oh.
Yeah. So again, did
who
you
won?
get that?
Did you
That's
win that?
I get half the pot. I had the high hand, unbelievably.
And the low hand was across from you.
He wasn't the low hand. He had the highest spade that was face down.
Gotcha.
And that's why he bumped up the pot in the chance
Oh,
that
for
he
the
was going
3. Figuring you getting low.
you try to suck other people into bets so that you're pumping up what the value of the of half the hand would be.
What was that game called?
That was called High Chicago.
Okay.
At least that's the name I know it by. And now it's time to play baseball.
Yay. Yay.
Again, there are several variations of this. And, we're going to play straight baseball first, which is the 7-card stud variation. Now, baseball, here are the complications. In baseball, 9s are wild. It's a 9-inning game. And face down 3s are wild. So if you have a 3 face down, that's wild. That's the 3 that would be down in the hole, as we say. Face up 3s are not wild, but you can buy them, make them a wild card by matching the pot at that time to make that 3 on the surface wild as well.
I don't understand what you mean by that. So that time, whenever it's dealt around and you get a 3 up, then you have to put the entire thing that's already in the pot?
Yes, and again, that's one of the strategies. If early on you've got a 3 that's up, let's say and I'll deal these out. We'll deal it while I'm talking. Across from me, this player is dealing. And again, it's going to look like 7-card stud. Oh, I should finish explaining things. A 4, that's a free pass. 4 balls is a walk. You get a free pass. You get an extra card.
Oh.
So, yeah. Queen, ace, king. Well, the ace will bet, just like in other games. I'm going to take a look at what I've got down below here. Very nice.
I don't know. I'll try this one,
Oh, there we go.
since I already know I've got an extra card.
And that's it. Yeah, okay. So, this is the All Saints player. Who's here?
Yes, I will.
All right.
Marianne.
You got your extra card up. I'm going to show you what you've got down below.
Okay.
There you are.
Okay.
We like baseball already, don't we?
Maybe.
Okay, or we didn't ante up. I always forget that. Well, we're among friends here, so it doesn't matter. All right, so ace is the first to bet. And again, 1 sounds good to him or her. How about it, Marianne?
Sure.
All right. We're all in. Again, 3s and 9s down below are wild. 3s face up. You have to buy their freedom. Now, interesting. Ace is still high. 2 looks good.
Sure, I'll play 2.
All right. Now we come again. 2. Lucky me.
Yeah.
I get a free pass. So ace king is high. I gotta look at this first. I want to see what my free card was. It's absolutely nothing. Just sizing up the competition for us. Yeah, isn't it fair that I know what they have and you don't?
Yeah, right. Only
It just
today.
works out that way.
Exactly.
All right, the ace king, again, light bet, 1. Nobody's setting the world on
One's
fire.
good.
1's good. All right. Now we come again. This is the 6th card. That's not wild,
Yeah, that's
Mary
to
Ann.
me- yeah, yeah,
But you
right.
can make it wild by matching the pot. Ace king.
Okay, so at
queen.
what point would I do that if I want to do that?
You would do that now before
Okay.
we bet.
All right,
Oh,
let's
that's it.
do that, please.
Now, see, there's a strategy here. Let's see, that's 5. It's going to be a pricey card.
Okay, the
But
strategy.
you can win it all back. 10.
Yes, I'm hoping.
That's right. 15. It's 20.
Okay,
Very good. So that 3 is now wild.
okay.
Very good. So that said, pair of jacks bets.
I will, I'll put another blue one on. Why not?
All right. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, we're all in.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, it might be good too.
Yeah, that's right. It's more money for me when I win.
Okay, now this is the last card and it comes face down.
Okay.
So I'll show you what that is in a moment. So here's the hand that you can't see.
Okay, can you move it a little bit toward the, yeah, there you go. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Let me mute.
I have to assess where I am here. Well, Oh. Almost forgot. He's got a 4 in the hole. He wants an extra card.
Bad news.
Hmm.
Not that that changes anything for him.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you very much.
Well, yeah, if we were doing the camera, the cam, you could have see that flipping up. Okay,
Yeah,
it's the last round here, and again, 2 jacks, final bet.
I'll bid a 5, please.
All right. And oh, what the heck? I'll go 5. And the extra card here is folding. And they'll go 5 just because they can. All right, so you're to the left of the dealer. Ooh, 3 10s. I have a pair of kings.
All right.
And here we have 2 aces.
Yes. All right. Thank you.
There you go, Mary Ann. Great success.
Thank you. That's one.
All right, now I need 3 volunteers. Because night baseball, nobody knows what anybody has, not even you. It's called night baseball because you can't see anything at night. So, yeah.
So you just don't know what you're doing, right?
Well, here's it. You get your 7 cards dealt to you. Everything is face down. And we'll kind of explain this as we go along. So who's playing?
I'll play. It's Kathy.
All right, Patrick, Pat, I'm pleased to Patrick. Pat, I've got you here. Who's across from me?
No, I'm Kathy.
Oh,
So,
Kathy.
yeah.
I thought Pat was. Okay, so Kathy, you're to my left. Who's
Okay.
across the table?
Cheryl said he'll play if nobody
I
else.
saw
will.
Pat waving. So Pat,
Oh, Pat, okay.
Pat will put you across the table. And who's to the left? Who's to the right?
Cheryl said he'd play if no one else wants to turn.
All right, if no one else. All right, so we deal out 7 to each player. I'm dealing myself first because Kathy, you're the dealer.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now,
Okay, you're here.
in night baseball, same things apply. 9s are wild. 4 gives you an extra card. All the 3s in night baseball are considered not wild, but you can make them wild by when you turn it over by, again, matching the pot. So it's all ante up. And the action starts to the right of the dealer. That's me. I turn over the first card. Well, that's it. I bid on the 5, and I'll bid 1. Everybody else in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Now, I believe
That's
this is
Cheryl.
you, Cheryl. Yeah.
Yes.
What you have to do is keep turning over cards until you beat the 5.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I'm in a bad spot.
Oh, you beat the 5. You got a 6. Hey, way to go.
Yeah. So do I bet now?
Yeah,
I'll
you can bet.
put
Yeah.
Another one.
Another 1. All right. All right, Pat, you're across from me, right?
Yes.
All you have to do is beat that 6.
Okay.
Oh,
How easy was that? So you want to bet on that, Jack?
Sure. I'll bet 1.
All right. Well, already it's going to be expensive to make that 3 wild, isn't it? Yeah.
E.
All right, Kathy, all you got to do
Yeah.
is beat that.
Beat the
that
jack.
Oh, come on. Well, that didn't do it.
oops.
Hang on. Nope. 2 and a 5 aren't going to do it. Now, you might see how players fold in this game. It's they'll go through the whole hand and not be able to beat the card that the
Right.
You just beat it. You got a king.
Yeah. Okay. Put
You
2
did.
in.
2. Okay, now I would caution you. You only have 4 cards left, and it took you 3 just to beat
Oh,
a jack. But that's no.
okay.
I'm just tempering this a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how the game goes from here. So what
Well,
the
that's
heck?
right. You could a 9 could turn up. It's a wild card,
No, I mean, I don't know what the rules are from here. So
Well, you're
We
just trying to make the best hand you can, and you still have 4 cards, and you have no idea what they
I
are.
see. I see. Okay.
So you're
So it
it's
would-
like
it
it's
would
like
be
playing
better if-
baseball at night. Yeah,
It would be better if those first 2 that had turned up had been 10s,
it would
right?
have been. Oh yes. Well,
Okay, I got it now.
or had the king come first, that would have been great.
Well, yeah. Okay.
So anyway, 2.
Yeah.
Good. I think we can all match that. Now, I got a 5. I have to beat the king. That didn't happen. Pair of 5s. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Oh, I see. Now I'm getting it. Okay.
All right, so I'll throw 1 in on that. Anybody else in?
Yes.
Sure.
All right. All right, Cheryl, you got to beat a pair of 5s. Nice card, though. If you can get something, be nice to see a 9 coming in.
It would be.
No, not there yet.
Not yet.
We're running out of innings.
Yeah, we are running out of innings.
A
And-
9. You got a pair of aces,
Pair of aces. So I guess I'll stay.
and you're out of pitchers. So
I'm out of pitcher, so I'll stay with 1.
One it is.
Yeah.
Can you see why night baseball is one of my favorite games? The-
But why did the guy next to Cheryl not have to turn over cards before Cheryl bet?
He's not at bat. We each take a turn at bat.
Okay, so
in-
once you
in night
get,
baseball.
once Cheryl gets, whatever player gets the hand that beats the previous one, then they get to bet.
Right. This is a
Okay.
game of last man standing.
Okay,
So the best hand that's left. And Cheryl came really close to extinction there.
yes, striking out, we would
That's
say.
right.
Yeah.
Now we'll take a look at what Pat has. She needs to
Okay.
beat a pair of aces.
Okay.
God,
Well, you know, we could turn over the the king, queen, and ace of cards. There you go. You could make that wild, but let me think. It's going to cost you 5, 10, 20. It's probably going to cost you about $30.
So I can make that wild just for me?
Yes.
All right, I'll do it.
All right.
That means I'm out.
So, but you have
What?
not beaten the 2 aces yet.
Right. I can't quite see what I got there. 7.
Got
a queen?
You got a pair of jacks. Well, there's good news. You're going to
Okay.
get an extra card. It's a free pass. Extra card was an 8. Well, you've got a 6,
have-
7, 8, 9, 10. So there you go. You got a straight.
I have it straight.
Yeah.
So that beats.
That beats a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, do you want to bet on that straight?
10 more.
oh, God.
Wow. Well, what do you say, Kathy?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and you know, I have no idea what's there. I gotta stay in.
No,
Cheryl,
I think
you're-
I'm
you're
out.
folding. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gone.
There we go. All right. Who's up? Oh,
I am.
Pat is up. Yeah.
Kathy.
No, Kathy's up. Okay.
Okay, I can't,
Extra card. That's
I
good.
can't see my entire hand. There you go. Thank you.
All right. So you just got an extra card,
Okay,
and that was a 7. Well, that's good.
all right.
10.
What am I trying to beat? That
A
straight?
straight. Yeah, you're gonna need a flush or better. Full house, 4 of a kind. Straights are tough to beat. Another extra card. Wow, look at that. You had 2 walks this at bat. That's good. Pair of kings. Yeah, 2 pair. You know, that's still not going to help you. But if you got a if this is something, if this is a 9 or you know a 3, you can match the pot.
Get
Yeah,
a
just
full
put it all
house.
in.
Mhm.
Oh, it's a 2. Oh.
Ugh,
Yeah, so yeah,
yeah,
it's all right.
You-
2 pair, it was close. Yeah.
yeah. And I have no cards left, right? So I'm out.
That's it. You're done. Oh, I didn't mean to say it that way, but yes, you're. All right, this is my last at bat, bottom of the 9th to beat a straight. Whew. I got 3 5s, ladies and gentlemen. That's a wild card, that 9. All right, give me a king, please. Give me a 5. The 9's wild. No, I can't construct something that is higher than that. Yeah, I was close to hoping that full house, but Pat, nice job. That's straight.
Thank you.
Let's just slide all those chips your way.
Yeah, that's just like the Nationals. I'm disappointed.
It is. No, and there's a variation on this even that's called rainout baseball, and it's really good with night baseball. Did you like that game? Yeah. Okay. What I want to do is I want to play this again, but we're going to add the rainout feature.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Okay. So here's the rainout feature. And everybody, Andy's in.
Would you show Cheryl the bottom chips over there where Cheryl had been? I can't, is it just 2 chips left? Oh, you got some, you have some red ones. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and I've got some extra chips. We can,
Okay.
you can go to the bank really quickly in this game.
Oh, okay.
So it's my deal. Now, the night baseball with a rainout feature is similar to a guts game. In that, the queen of spades is the thunderstorm. And if the queen of spades is played, the game is rained out. What that means is we throw out all the hands, we leave the pot, we ante up again, and we start from there.
Oh, geez.
Oh, I know. So this could be interesting. So who's playing?
So do you deal, I mean, do you shuffle again or just keep going?
Yeah, you'd pull them in, shuffle again. I would go to
Okay.
another deck at that point,
Okay.
but we replay the ball game. And you can see this is a game, and we'll kind of run with this, but this game can go the longest time because you can get rainouts. I mean, again, it's the cards that are coming up, and not all the cards will be out. Some players won't even get all their cards on the table. But when that queen appears, again, you start from scratch. So you could make a day of playing night baseball with rainout, and the pot can become, as you know, this you can get a really phenomenal pot out of this. So who's playing this round with me?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Mary Ann.
Mary Ann to the left. Who's across? Pat, you going to defend that money?
Come on, Martha. How about Sandra or Cindy? Where did you guys go?
I'll do it. This is Susan.
All right, Susan, you're across from me. Martha to the right. Who's on the left?
It's Mary Ann.
Mary Ann. Okay.
No, Mary Ann. I thought
Mary Ann's over there.
Yeah, Mary Ann's where your hand is
where your
now.
hand is.
Okay, Mary Ann, Susan, Martha.
Okay.
All right. You and Pat can team up. All right. All right. All right. I was the dealer. So we're starting with you, Martha. And very easy. You got a 7.
7.
You want to bet on that?
Sure.
All right.
The lucky one.
Seated across from you again. Refresh my memory. This is Susan. Yeah. All right, Susan, you got to beat that 7. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Wow.
Home run.
An emphatic
kills it.
beating of that 7.
Ugh.
So what do you say?
Yes, go.
1? Oh, just
I
one?
don't know. Yeah.
That's good.
Sure,
I mean,
one.
it's a safe bet early.
Game.
Rolling.
So now what does the next player have to do? Get it
I
at
have to
least
get a pair.
Has
I
to
have to
beat
get at
the
least
ace.
a pair.
Yeah.
Just has to beat the ace, and a pair will do it. Or they
Okay.
could, lay out
Yeah.
yeah, whatever. And again, this is to my right.
That's
This is
Mary Ann.
Okay, Mary Ann. Queen. That's a good start, though.
Yeah.
was the queen of spades the thunder?
Yes, the Queen of
Okay.
Spades reigns the game out.
Okay.
8, 9. You got 2 queens.
Okay. I will. I'll do 2.
2 it is.
Sure. Why not?
I'll see that. I'm doing 2. I'm just making change.
Okay.
2 across the way.
Yep.
And 2 from Susan.
Yes.
All right, I got to beat a pair of queens. Won't do it that way. Pair of 6s
Ooh.
with a jack. No, don't think so.
Oh gosh.
2 pair.
Ooh,
Yeah, but it's all I got. I'm out of batters, right? So,
Oh.
yeah, so I'll do 1 just to see if, hoping that the game will be rained out. All right, Martha,
So
you
now
got a 7?
there's no mystery at one point in on
Yeah,
the
it is.
table.
I
You
have
need
to beat 2 pairs.
You need to beat 2 pair. Aces,
Okay.
6s. Well, you got 2 7s showing. If you want to buy that as a wild card?
Sure.
8, 5, 10. Let's just say it's 20. All right, you have 2 sevens on your way to beating 2 pair. Possible straight. You're getting an extra card. Let's see. You're getting another extra card. Now, pair of 2 pair. No, you've got a full house. 10s over 4s.
Yeah, you do.
So right now you you own the table. Are you going to bet?
Okay, put in a blue.
A blue.
I'm sorry, I'm not, 10s over 4s?
Yeah, it's a full house.
Full
She's
house,
got,
3 and
she's got-
2.
Yeah, 3
No,
and
I know,
2.
but what are the 3? The 3 are the,
The 10s
okay,
and the 2 are her 4s.
okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
They
forgot
still,
about-
they still count. That's the danger of a walk. You put somebody on base, it'll come back to haunt you. So there
It's
you
the
go.
3, oh, the 3 is wild.
Three
That's
for
what,
wild
Yes.
card,
That-
yeah.
that's
Yeah, I
where, I-
bought it.
And she paid a
Okay.
dear price for that. That's right.
that, yes, that was my confusion.
If I win, I get it back.
Now, ace showing. Are you in 10?
Yeah.
What do you say, Marianne?
Sure.
Okay. All right, and I'm just going to say it was nice playing this round, but it wasn't in the cards. Okay.
Hmm.
So let's see if this ace can beat a full house.
Phew.
Oh, Susan, be more confident. Ace 2, possible straight. Got an
Extra
extra
card.
card
Sorry.
on the way. Oh my
Ooh.
God.
Another extra card.
So good. All the walks are here.
Yeah.
And a wild card.
Oh, my gosh.
So you're very close to a full house with
Yeah, I got
aces
2
high.
pairs.
Yeah, let's see. And still plenty of batters.
Mm.
I know you're down to 1 batter, but look at that wild card.
Another wild card.
So,
All right. So that gives you,
so you got a full house, aces over 4s.
Yeah, that's.
You beat me.
Are you winning?
How many wild cards can you use in one hand?
How many you got?
Oh, okay.
all right.
Hey, this is night baseball. All right, so now and don't panic here, Martha. You've still got cards, right? Things can happen. You've still got
Okay.
batters. You know, you're
Yeah.
gonna have you are
Okay,
going to
so-
have you will have a bottom of the 9th no matter what, right?
Okay.
Okay. So what does this player have over here? They've got a full house. All right.
Full house, yeah.
Aces over 4s.
And a good one.
A full house and hoping that the Queen of Spades is here, you know, in the
Yeah.
in the deck yet to be exposed.
Aces over 4.
Okay.
So what do we think here?
Who, me? Oh, it's my turn, huh?
Yes.
Well,
Oh, did we get
No,
Susan?
she
Did
didn't
we get
bet.
did we get your bet on that full house?
No.
no.
Oh, I'll bet like a lot. What is blue?
They're
10?
10. Yeah.
I'll do 2 blues.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, it's somebody else's money. Sure, I'll bet.
That's
two.
right. Yeah, see, there's no mystery here.
Why
And,
not?
I guess.
Okay, Martha's in still.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Like
let's see if
Marianne
that,
said, somebody else's money.
yeah, let's see if that full house will fall.
10. Right.
Well, trip 10s. Now, 4 10s would beat that. Oh,
Well, that's 6. All right.
yeah, I'm trying to look if we can make a straight, but that's not gonna, or a flush. It's not
No,
gonna
that's
happen.
not going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll let somebody else finish.
Martha,
Okay.
At least
Bottom
it
of the
was
ninth.
ECW money.
Your hope.
that's
is-
right. You got a full house here. This is good. I mean,
Oh, yeah, right.
4 10s is all you need, or 4 4s. That would beat the full house.
So all I need is a
And
10.
there it is. You got a wild card.
Ooh.
If you match the pot.
Ah,
Oh, gee.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'll give
Why
you
not?
4.
It's not ECW money.
That's right. And
Okay, I'll match the pot.
Spare me having to go in here and get you more chips. We're just going to say yes. Okay, you've matched the pot.
Okay.
And that was 4 10s. Your last one was here, but 4 10s does it. So,
Okay.
so all of that is yours. And it's
Woohoo.
it's
Oh,
11
that's
o'clock, and
right.
I
She had used all of her cards.
Yeah.
and I realize we have night baseballed ourselves to the end.
And we
again,
didn't have the thunder.
Fortunately, yes.
No
Fortunately, the Queen
thunderstorm.
of Spades
Like that
never got to
game.
the,
Wow.
rain was
That was
threatening,
fun.
but didn't, rain threatened, but didn't get here. But see, that would have been wonderful. You know, the extra, let's say you get an extra card, this, that, the other, you're turning yours over. You're trying to get those 4 10s and the Queen of Spade pops up. You know, you've already bought the wild card.
Yeah, then you start over and
then you'd
leave
have
all that
stopped,
money
but
in.
This would have been in the middle, yes.
Yeah.
And we'd have gone again with the next game.
And when you start over again like that, do you ante up to begin with again?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah,
a new
it's not
game.
like guts where you had to match the pot. You would just ante up. But
Well,
this is
well,
the
good.
this is the left. It's like free parking. So that becomes the and again, this, you know,
So
this
it-
can
and it-
go several hands before somebody is
And
the
if you
ultimate
want to
winner.
buy the 3, you've got to match everything
Yes,
going forward.
which is again strategically, let me switch the angle here. Which is why strategically, you know, if you get that 3 early, you want to buy it then when the pot is still small.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, later on it becomes a tough decision. But yours, Martha, really was
Yeah,
You
I
know,
thought she
no-brainer.
had more
Yeah.
cards
Yeah.
and didn't, I wasn't looking.
Yeah. And see what changes the dynamic too is that, you know, extra players. I mean, we're playing with 4 just to keep this moving and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
but nominally it's you know, I usually play with 5 or 6. I've played with as many as like, you know, 8 or 9, and it does affect the games you can play because you can't suddenly be getting 10 cards to each people with extra cards and all those other things. But you know, 7 card stud, you can have 7 players and you'll use up, you know, 49 cards. So
How can we do a night of this at All Saints and make money?
I'm sure to be pretty easy. And the way to do it is your donation is the number, you know, the amount of chips you want to buy. You can buy in for $50 and have, you know, your 1s and 5s and 10s and go to it. And then if you run out of chips, you can go back
You
and
can buy some more.
You can buy more. Yeah,
More. It would be a fun night.
yeah, it would be.
Well, that's fun. This is really
is-
fun, Ken.
Fun. Thank
Well,
you,
thank you.
Ken.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.